Hello there, welcome back. Now we're almost ready to add our AngularJS thing with the little thumbnails and whatnot onto store items. But just before we do that, I think I'd like to do a few tweaks to our item galleries module. I've been mucking about with this and I've had a little think about what we're going to do with things like, for example, this target URL and alt text. I am making this up as I go along here, and I thought maybe we could do something with these two columns. However, having had a little bit of time, half an hour or something to think about it, actually I don't think we have any use for those two columns. So I'm gonna take those two columns out. In fact, I'll do that right now. Okay. So let's just do that, and it's basically this is the theme, with this video. We're just going to be doing some very simple tweaks so that we are ready to add this to the front end. Okay, so we've taken out target URL and that alt text thing. So let's go into this and we'll look for target URL, and we're just going to look for it across the module, okay, and it won't appear too many times, but here we go. Wherever we see target URL and alt text, let's just take them out. You'll probably find that they exist side by side a lot of the time, okay. So target URL and alt text, there we go, and target URL and alt text, yes indeed. And target URL, we're taking it out with alt text, don't forget. Okay, and that's that done, and I think it appears on a couple of other files, right? So here we go. Target URL is coming out now. Actually, see this create modal thing, let's just take it out, just delete the whole file. We're not going to use it, okay? I'll explain in a minute, so don't worry about that. For update group, let's look for target URL again, and in this case with the target URL, I'm gonna do something. Well, actually I'm just going to take it out, doesn't matter. Okay, so much for that. We'll take out target URL. I was going to do something clever there, but I'm not gonna. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Right, is that us? We may have one more. Let's have a look. Target URL. So what's this? This is the view thing. Okay, I'm going to delete that as well. So delete view.php, the view file. Just delete it. It's all going to be cool, okay? So we've removed some stuff. Now, I'd like you to open up item galleries, and we're just going to remove some functions that we don't need. We've got a vibe here for draw create modal thing. We don't need that, okay? We've got a thing for view, and we don't need that as well. I'm basically just simplifying the whole vibe, okay? I think the rest's going to be okay. Now, there was something else that I noticed, and this is really embarrassing actually, but do you see how if I refresh the page here, don't worry about this, this is me just mucking about, but do you see how it says custom blog? I have no idea what happened there. So where it says custom blog in the module, let's replace custom blog and replace it with existing pictures in that module. Okay, there's probably only going to be one of them, but go ahead and do that. And as a matter of fact, could you do the same thing in slides, because we've probably got the same vibe. So custom blog, but let's change it to existing slides, okay? And I'm sorry that I never noticed that actually. Right, okay, so if we, let's just figure out what this is going to do. I'm going to delete from the item galleries table here because I've been mucking about with it. So operations, empty the table, Okay, that's good. And that's kind of what it looks like. And I'm going to go back to store items. In fact, we've got a link right here, and we'll click into something, and we're going to click on manage item galleries. Okay, so it says so far you don't have any things uploaded, blah 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 blah, and we want two things in here. We want a button to go back to the previous page, and we also want a button for upload a new picture. That's what we want. Okay, now if you go to update group, if you open up update group, you'll see that it's trying to run item galleries draw create modal thing, right? It's trying to run that, but we deleted it, so nothing came in. So I'm gonna borrow from the draw create, sorry, it's called create modal thing. I'm going to borrow from the one that's on slides. We've not deleted that yet. Let's copy that code and take it in, and we're going to paste the code right in here. Okay, now this will look horrible, but just relax, because it's nowhere near as complicated as this. As a matter of fact, we don't even need this stuff. Okay, we do not need any of that stuff. We can ditch that. Okay, so it's very, very simple, much more simple than it looks actually. And the vibe is that this previous page thing is going to go to store items create parent ID, so that's the previous page, right? And this thing here is going to go to base URL, okay, and then it's going to go to item, one moment, head explosion, item galleries, and then upload image, and then we're going to pass in the parent ID. Okay, so that's the URL that we're going to go to here. And instead of one of these info vibes, I'll change it to primary, and instead of saying create new slide, I'm going to say upload new picture. Okay, so does that look okay? Let's just hit refresh, and that's very nice. So you can see that previous page takes us back to the item details page. That's good. And when we hit load picture, sorry, when we hit upload picture, that'll do me. Right, upload picture, it takes us to this upload page here. Okay, now we probably could have arguably just added the upload form straight onto this page here, so that we've not got two steps. Yes, Steve Jobs, you're right, you could have gone ahead and done that, but you know, I'm quite happy with this. It does the job. Okay, so this new thing, upload image here, remember this is uploading an image, and it's passing in the item ID, which in this case is 4. Okay, so we've got just a little bit of tweaking, you know, that we have to do here. So if we go to item galleries.php, go to upload image, and you'll see, let me just delete this nonsense here. You'll see the upload image traditionally expects an update ID. So I want you to copy that update ID vibe here, right? And change to parent ID, because that's a bit more accurate, right? And then in the view file, upload image, which belongs to item galleries, I'm just having a quick look, making sure everything is okay. Now, do we have an update ID in here? I wonder if we do. Let's just check. Update ID. Oh, look, there's one. See? So we're changing update ID. Actually, I'll do that Command G thing. Hang. Changing to parent ID. Okay, excellent. Now, that's going to go to item galleries. We're almost finished, right? It's going to go to item galleries, do upload. So change that update ID to parent ID. And of course, this line is not necessary. We can take that out. And that's all good, right? Okay, so if it does the upload, that's excellent. Yes, it's very good indeed. Everything's good. Everything is good. Now, the only key difference here is that when an upload happens, we're going to insert into the database. And we're going to take the parent ID. So let me just get this right. I'm just going to say data parent ID equals parent ID, and we do know what the parent ID is. Look, it's way up here. See, it comes straight in. So yes, we're going to take the parent ID and we're going to take the picture, and then it's just a standard database insert, passing in the data like so. Okay, so that's just a normal insert, and then it's after it's done the insert, it's going to go to item galleries, update group, parent ID. Okay, so we are really simplifying here. Now, can you see today's deliberate mistake? I'll give you 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Oh well, nice try, nice try. I can read you telepathically. You never spotted the mistake. Look, we've got a data variable up here. That's going to cause an error. So we need to unset data. Okay, and that should be us. That should all be fantastic. So let me press cancel here. And I'm just going to go to the previous page, manage galleries. We're going to upload a picture, choose a file. Oh, actually, before we even do that, let me just make sure this table's empty, right? So I'm browsing. Okay, it's empty. Excellent. So it is empty. So here we go, choosing a picture. A completely inappropriate picture, by the way. But that's good. Excellent. Upload picture. That's really good. Okay, let's just see previous page. Manage galleries. That is fantastic. I'll upload another picture. Here we go. Here we go. Upload. Excellent. Now the only thing that I'd like to do just to finish this video off, and this is the last touch, this is the final thing here, is this little actions thing. Okay, so if you could just load up update group. Okay, so bring that in again. So views, update group. Here we go. Here we go. And you can see that we are looping through everything, and we've got this vibe edit page URL. I want you to take that out. Okay, just take it out. We don't need that. And as a matter of fact, where we've got this TD vibe going on, let's just simplify. Okay, delete all of this junk in here, and I want you to chuck in one of those little label vibes here, and that's good. Let me just simplify here. Excellent. Simplification, simplification. And the vibe is, we're going to say class is button danger, and instead of an edit icon, we're going to have a trash icon, and the delete URL is where we're going to go. Now, what is the delete URL? I think you'll find that the delete URL is base URL, item galleries, delete conf / row ID. So if we save that and refresh that, then look at what happens. On the actions front, we've got a little delete icon here. We can delete, and it will say, are you sure? And if we just hit delete here, the picture was successfully deleted. Okay, we can do this again. Delete. Again, everything was fine. Previous page, everything is fine. Okay, now there's just a couple of very simple tweaks that I want to do before we finish. Relax, this is going to be really easy, okay? The first tweak is, on this item details page here, You know, it's been a while since we've had a look at this, and now that I've revisited the page, I've came to the conclusion that I would prefer the image here to be above the form. It's just a personal preference. You don't need to do this, but I just think it would kind of make more sense, strangely, you know. So let's go into store items, create, which is where the action is, right? The view file here. And we should have a vibe at the bottom here, okay, with an if statement. I'm going to copy that and take it out. And we're going to move upstairs here, and I'm just going to paste like so. So if we refresh, we've now moved the item image up here and the form is down here, and I actually prefer that. You are perfectly welcome to disagree if you want. It's no big deal. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is, when they look at this page here, I would like them to have some kind of indication as to whether or not this thing has got an item gallery. We've no way of looking just now, do you know what I mean? So here's what we'll do. Let's just upload a picture here to get out of the starting blocks. Anything you want. And when we go on to this page here, I want this page to check to see if we have a gallery, and if it has got an item gallery, I want them to have some kind of notification. Okay, I'm making this up as I go along, but let's see what we can do. Okay, so if we go to store items again and have a look at create, okay, create, well, what I'm going to do is, right before this page loads, in fact upstairs here, we're going to say this load module. In fact, we're going to say this load module nothing. We'll say data got gallery. Okay, got gallery is this. We'll make it private, underscore got gallery. Will we say got gallery pick? Would that make things clearer? I think we'll just say got gallery pick. I want this code to be really clear so that when you look back at this in 2 years, you'll know what it all means, okay? So do we have a gallery pick for this update ID? Okay, so let's just build this here. We'll do a little function. And how easy is this? Isn't this really easy? So now we just say this load module item, what on earth is it? Item galleries. Okay, and the query is this item galleries get where custom, and we're going to get where the parent ID is that update ID. Now I'm going to say num rows is query num rows, and if num rows is greater than 0, we're going to return, we're going to return true. I'll space that out a little bit here for you. Otherwise we're going to return false. So true means we have at least one gallery picture for this item. So if we go back to create, here it is upstairs, we've got a vibe got gallery pick. It's going in to create here. Okay, so it's going into create, and in create, let me just show you the page again so we can see what's happening. We've got a vibe update item details and then item options and all of that stuff. So let me just have a look here. Look at all these buttons, right? This is very, very cool. So what I'm going to say right before we do all of those options, I'm just going to say if got gallery pick is equivalent to true, then what will we do? Let's just see. Let's say div class equals, and we'll say alert dash info. So it's going to be kind of blue, at least I think it's going to be blue. and then we'll close off the div thing. Something not right, probably this here. Okay, excellent. And I'm just going to say note you have at least one gallery picture for this item. So if we refresh this page, it says note you have at least one gallery picture for this item. You could add an icon or make it green or do anything you want, but we now know that they've got a gallery pic, okay? But I'm going to go even further. I'm going to do a thing. I'm so sorry, there is something weird here. Oh, there we go. Right, I'm going to do something else. I'm going to say gallery button theme equals success. Okay, so if got gallery pick is true, then that's the vibe. Otherwise, gallery button theme is primary. So you know what's coming up here, right? If we look at these item galleries thing here, and we've got the theme here, we can now chuck in the gallery button theme. So have a look at this. Do you see how this has now gone green? And in fact, do you see this delete item image? Okay. Do you see this vibe here? Okay. I'm gonna say probably, let's do another variable here. Let's say delete button text. Okay. So if we don't have a gallery, then delete button text is going to say delete item image. Nothing wrong with that. Otherwise, delete button text is going to say delete main item image. And it's just a little bit of clarification. In fact, that doesn't fit, so I'll say delete main image. There we go. Okay. I think that gives the page a bit more clarity. I do hope you agree. Now hold on, that says manage galleries plural. That should actually say manage item gallery. I'm so sorry. Okay, that's us. Now if we remove this, okay, are you sure? And then if we go back to the store items, look at this, see? So now they can tell at a glance if this has a gallery. And I think that is really, really cool. Okay, look at that. It's fantastic. And I would explain to the client that if we have a gallery, then the gallery is going to kind of overrule the main image. Okay, but that's all coming up in the next video. So in the next video, we're going to bring this to life. And we are going to get AngularJS working here, and we're going to have some awesome galleries and stuff. It's going to be a good video. Okay, I'll see you then.